times.
Well, if you don't know, what the rest of it gonna do?
Right?
Good luck figuring it all out. I do not know. Nope. All right, we got the stream up. How's everyone doing? We're doing great today, folks. How are we doing, team? How are you, Candace? You feeling better, at least a little?
Well, I'm, as good, like I was telling them, as good as I can feel in a external fixator and 6 pins in my leg and not being able to move around much, but other than that, yeah.
It's a little pain. Come on.
Just a little bit.
You can tough it out.
Yeah. Hey, at least, like I said, at least I got my computer set up and my Xbox, so I'm good.
Priorities, I see. Okay.
Yeah, well, had to beat Kingdom Hearts 3. I couldn't let that go to the wayside.
All right, folks. Well, we are ready to go for episode 6 of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We'll do our introductions here. We're missing Linder. He says he's about 20 minutes out, so he'll hop in when he can. Until then, we'll try not to get his PC killed because we are getting ready to enter some combat. Let's do it.
Putting him in front and tanking him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I got to print for my date. Remember, so
Yeah, you are busy. All right, Folin, say hello to everybody, please.
Perennial is the second level wood elf druid circle.
Shadow.
I am Shadow, a tabaxi rogue who's slinking around in these dark tunnels.
Daniil.
I am Thunil, a level 2 barbarian mountain dwarf, and apparently I have a date to get ready for at some point. So let's get this combat going.
Quetzal.
I am Quetzal, a level 2 Lizardfolk Paladin, who just continuously gets dragged around in the dark.
Thunil likes his little buddy.
It sounds sad. Sad. Just the way it is. Well, all right. Recap. More time in the city, the big city, getting the manor, the new inn, and tavern set up. Let's see. I think you remember last time when Candace, when you left, y'all were in y'all were going to the tower that had appeared out in the dock area of Waterdeep, and y'all dispatched. The group dispatched some skeletons and a couple of shadows with a jester. There was a jester type elf. I mean, definitely looked like a jester joker from a deck of cards. Was prancing around in the back of the room, and he did a kind of some cartwheels along the back wall, and then just kind of disappeared in the wall as he was giggling, and just kind of taunting the group to some degree. And after y'all dispatched these creatures there, you found a chest with a note that basically explained basically it was a insignia of a spider, kind of a black spider symbol. Basically, this character was to have the tower. It sounds like the tower is going to be popping in and around Waterdeep, testing or looking for something, doing something. It's kind of unclear, but that this wasn't going to be the last time that this thing would show up, make an appearance, and y'all are going to have to. You don't know. It was very ambiguous, the letter, but apparently, this individual's been tasked with something with this tower. So you'll probably see this. Thanks for the cheers, RP. Good to see you. Hope all is well. We are just getting started with episode 6 of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So yeah, after dispatching that, and the tower then disappeared, and y'all kind of looked, kind of did some searching in the area, and there was some magical residue where the tower's at, but that was really it. And they kind of waited around to see if it would show back up, but it did not. So y'all got you got paid by the captain of the guard for at least taking care of what they, at least what they asked for, even though they're not quite sure still what's going on with this tower, but you never know. So then you headed back to the inn, got in a little trouble with the city and the code violator, basically not the magistrate, but the, what is that title of the tieflings? I'll pull it up here in a second, but basically, y'all had some complaints lodged against the inn. Whoa, yeah. Tombstone! Thanks for the sub, the Twitch Primo. That some grievances were filed against you for basically over time, y'all were noticing some little rat symbols being drawn and property was being defaced with graffiti and all that, and found out that Emmett, the other owner of the other bar that's kind of behind y'all, filed these grievances against y'all, and y'all were given 4 days to dispute the signed petition that basically was trying to shut y'all down, and or they were going to come back and board the place up. Guilty until proven innocent. Is how it was kind of presented to you. And so y'all began to stake out the alleyway in his place, and kind of noticed that his place was really kind of quiet and wasn't much happening. And you did find out it's live Racer, yeah, that he has some problems with the guilds for being behind on money and dues, and did some work on his own, and they're filing a bunch of paperwork that's actually going to get him shut down. And while y'all were watching him, there was some commotion in the one back side of the alley and going investigating. And I think Folan, didn't you change into was it a dire wolf? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did dire wolf, and I tracked the rats down back to this place.
You basically have found some were-rats that have been doing a little mischievous action in the alleys, and possibly because of the defacing of the properties and all that. And so, yeah, you made your way down into the sewer system and tracked them to a hole in the wall here. And actually, Daniil, when you poked, you used your, what was it, hammer? Didn't we give him a hammer? He had a hammer, and you beat some more of the wall in. And right when you made a big enough hole, an arrow went flying right by your head from out of the darkness. And we were going to roll for initiative then, I think, and that's where we were going to start. Unless somebody wants to add anything. My wonderful storytelling. I'm having an issue with the chat in just a little bit. I've got a sore jaw tooth issue, and so it kind of hurts to talk. So,
sorry to hear that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Actually, it's a piece of bone in the jaw is slivered off, and it's got to make its way out of the gum, and it's just excruciating. Yeah, it's not fun. Luckily, there's nothing wrong with the tooth. Say that again, Brian.
You're going to roll initiative for Linder.
Linder, yeah. Here, let me roll it. Yeah. Boom. Okay, well.
That's okay.
All right. So, boom. Everybody is rolled up, and Folan, you all know that arrow came flying out of the back, and you heard some scurrying around, and boom, there you go.
All right, I am going to duck through the hole and come up there and do a quick peek around the corner and see what I can see down there.
Give me a stealth check, please. Por favor.
I'm stealthy.
Oh, you're very stealthy. Fine. You peek around the corner, and you will see. Whoops. How about you unlock the map here, Duff, so you can draw on it? Looks like some makeshift pallets and stuff on the floor, like a little nest and all that, and standing over a couple of them, you will see looks to be two small little furry halfling size sniveling little street urchin with whiskers, stuff like, kind of a mix between a rat and a person, a halfling. And they're both they've got their in their hands, they've got some you see little hand crossbows, and looks like they've got some other weapons, and they're kind of looking at each other.
Well, in that area where my square's at, that is still masked. I was wanting to let you know about that.
Oh, is it? Here, thank you. Just tell me. I'll unmask it. That's not a door there, so don't worry about the door. It's not there. I'm using this other Xanathar's map since we've already been here. So,
Okay, I'm gonna step out around the corner just a little bit, halfway, and I'm gonna shoot that guy Dasher because he's the only one that I can actually see.
oh, here, sorry. Yeah, here, let me fid. I thought I could see Danica. Oh, you're here.
They're probably covered by the mask.
There you go.
Okay, well in that case, I will shoot at Danica because that is the one that I can.
Yes, RP, I am. I'm drinking some hot, sweet and sour soup. Hot and sour. Try not to eat on stream, but I had late dinner and issue.
And then I duck back behind the corner after I shoot him. For max damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, it's not a beer. Thanks, Harvey. As a move and Dasher. Okay. We'll jump out of sight. Boop. Shadow. Off Folin, shoot something. Shoot into the dark.
I will move there.
They ducked for cover, but they're in there. There's three of them I saw.
Okay.
Actually, you'll still see Danica sitting there since you came out. If you're looking around the corner now, you'll see
Okay.
one of the rats sitting there still.
I guess I will attempt to shoot that one. And apparently miss.
Okay. Anything else?
I will step back slightly.
Okay.
And I will use a bonus action to attempt to hide.
Roll in the tower, please.
Done.
Alrighty. The Neil moves up into because he's not in a square. There we go. He's cheating.
Okay. Well, then I wanted to go here so I can peek around the corner. Would I be able to still see Danica?
Yep. Yes.
I'm raging.
Arg.
Because I can't get close enough to hit him with my stupid great axe.
That pisses you off.
Yeah, it pisses me off. Shut up. Now, for the javelin, which one of those do I use? The thrown one down below?
The bomb one, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And of course I missed, which just pisses me
Just a
off
bit
even
outside.
more. Pass my turn.
It's like the exact same roll I did.
Gary Barbarian. Alright, Linder is going to...
Oh, and sorry, I meant step back.
Linder will
I
keep
can't.
close.
Somebody's
Go-
in.
Yeah, yeah, you're stuck there, unfortunately. Yep, Linder will keep close here to grab a hold of Quetzal, since Quetzal's in the dark
Oh, yeah.
again.
Forgot his little buddy.
Yeah, here we go. So Linder's just gonna hold on to him and say, "Come on, little buddy, come with me." He'll pull you along, Quetzal. Don't you fear, I've got you. Quetz?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do these were rats see in the dark? Or do they have light?
There is no light that you see in the room.
'Cause I know halflings don't have dark vision. Didn't know if the weres did or not.
Shortly. Quetzal. What do you want to do? Just hang out?
Yep.
He is patiently waiting for third level, folks. All right, well, you'll find out that it kind of squeaks out. Sees the dwarf, sees. And fires a hand crossbow. Oh, yep. Actually, I am so sorry. That should be at disadvantage. So let me roll that again. And it's still a hit. All right. Little damage, and then
Where'd he go?
he ran away. Or it was a she, actually. Olin, what you gonna do? Alright. Well, you're gonna step in there and you're gonna get thumped twice.
No, it's a new round, so held actions from last round or
Look at him bringing that out all of a sudden. Never done it before. He doesn't want to get hit. Cheater. Cheater.
Not a cheater. He's just using your tactics.
saying I'm going to get hit by last round attack.
You're fine.
So who do I see? Where do I see?
Oh, you don't see anything. No, you
I
don't.
should see at least a lot
I
more.
know, you big dorkish. I know.
Oh, there's something.
Yo, Jingo! What's going on, my friend? Again, I'm ducking back. Now, there's no door in the hallway. There's just an open. It's a full single. Oh, here comes Mr. Rogers. Here comes Linder.
Seems like there should be enough room there to get beside the wall, but you want everybody in square, so could I actually put
Here, let
myself
me.
in that square view?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'll fix the grid here for you. How about that?
No, I'm out of room.
Now I'm out of the square.
I know. Just.
And I wouldn't have been hit if you left me there. I would be here.
There.
I moved south half a square, but I don't know if you can actually see the movement there.
Yeah, they're fine. All good. Okay, so around the corner, Bryn will fire at you. Miss. Right, Dasher. Step out. Fire. And then step back. Shadow. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna move there stealthily. Or at least I think I am, like a cat.
Yeah, you kind of prance in there. What's up, Whoa, Jingo! Thank you for the sub, my friend. And I turned that down. Wow, that is still loud.
Freaking loud.
I know, and I turned down the volume on the overlay. That is, I'm gonna go shut it off. Anyway, so Shadow, yeah, you move up and you can see them. And Tombstone, you 200 bit, so you get to advantage for Shadow. Oh, how nice!
Well, I guess I have advantage anyways.
Yeah, you got advantage. Yeah, but yeah, they see you. Yeah.
Sounds like I arrived on the scene.
Thank you
just
for
in time.
advantage.
Yep, Tombstone, get it too. Yes, Linder, yes, you're fighting some were rats. Go figure.
Ooh. Can you push me our combat map, please? Hey. There it is.
So on your character sheet, and the token pip board in the top right hand corner, if you double click that, it'll automatically open up the message.
Yep.
Okay, and then I use a... I'll do it anyways. I'll use a bonus action to run away.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right, Thaniel.
I'll push past. I don't care. I know I'm. No, I'm gonna. Will I be if I go here?
Hold on a second.
What?
Shadow, did you have a silver? Did you get your rapier?
Do I
My
have?
rapier is silvered.
Okay, you did put the silver damage type on there because he resisted all that damage.
Oh, he did, didn't he? All right,
You're
good catch.
roboting really bad.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, you're half of it,
I'm
but
sorry, it's
that's okay. He's right. So,
I need
me-
to add silvered to the properties. What do I do for that? Under the type thing.
You just put on the damage. You just do piercing, comma silver.
let me give him that 9. That was to Bryn.
Bryn Hill
Yeah.
Topple.
Or does it show resist? Oh hell, I'm just gonna type it in. Never mind.
Yeah, you have
Derp. Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Is it
what
just silver?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think it says it now.
Let me look. Mama Silver. Yep. All right, Thaniel moves up.
Yeah. If I go there, will I? Am I?
You're looking right at Bryn.
Okay, good. Because now I'm going to recklessly attack.
Candace, your axe should be silvered also. Can you make sure you have that on your axe? I think I put it on there last week. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's great axe is silvered.
Okay.
So thank you, I appreciate it.
Silvered.
And I'm recklessly
I think it was
attacking.
arrows.
2 sets of arrows and 2 weapons.
Yep, it was. I got some arrows. That's right.
Who silvered it for me? I didn't catch that.
That was during. I'm sorry. That was while y'all were getting prepared to go out. You went over and visited the Genasi's, and he silvered some weapons for you.
I missed, and I'm going to use my inspiration and throw that again because
Oh,
I'm
Yep.
not
Everybody. Yeah. So everybody gets inspiration. So make sure y'all check that off if you don't have it.
happy. And a hit.
Hey,
Excellent.
Okay. Why didn't that take? Because we didn't do your hand axe. We did your great axe, right? Is that
Oh,
what?
did I use my hand axe? I didn't mean to use my hand axe. Let me.
Use the wrong damage.
I
Yeah.
used the wrong damage. It's
Yeah.
fine. I'll redo it.
Yeah. Just grab There you go. Okay. That should do it. Oh, and they didn't like that. They got silver weapons. No.
We should have known from
And
arrows.
when you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack by something that gives you advantage and manage. Okay, so I can't. I'm still getting used to that stuff.
Mhm.
So I think I'm done then. And I just passed my turn. There we go.
Linder, your turn. Yeah, you were just holding on to Quetzal since he can't see again.
Nice. I think I can get line of sight on one of those guys from there.
Yeah, he's right around the corner. Yep.
Heck yeah. He's going to catch a silver arrow in the face. Alright. What is that? Oh, I can't remember how to find it. Is that it? No, that's a 6. What's wrong? Alright. Oh, crap. What do I roll for that?
What do you want to do now?
Hold
You
on.
shot him with...
Yep, I'm shooting him with an arrow.
Okay, well, did you hit him yet?
Not yet.
Oh, you gotta shoot. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Nope,
Well,
that's wrong.
Yeah, you just try again, grab that attack and drop it onto the creature's token, and it'll tell you.
It'll say that it didn't hit.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't shoot again.
Well, you said try it again.
No, I said grab the 10 and you drag that on to whoever you were shooting.
My bad.
Yeah.
I don't use weapons very often.
But yeah, to control click, when you control click on a token, that'll target it for you from now on. Okay, yes, your arrow went wide.
Indeed it did. Alright.
Quetz, you're in the dark. Just kind of hanging out.
I light a torch.
Okay. He lights a torch, and the world comes to life in front of you all of a sudden.
And you're all alone.
All right. Through the dark vision, he says. You'll know that you know that there's some creatures over there, but you don't have a line of sight on them, unfortunately.
Cool. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Not gonna be able to do much. Yeah. Runs up. Not in our home. And we'll swing. Linder.
Ah!
Short sword. Swings again.
Ooh. What? Get out of here, 2 attacks. That's
2
15.
attacks.
No.
Oh, another hit, Linder. Ow! Ooh, that had a tickle. 1, 2, this one.
Why does she get the same BAB for 2 attacks?
Don't you like that?
No, I don't like it.
Shoot the dwarf. Poland.
That roll.
No, didn't see it happen.
Second time I rolled, and I'm still on my side.
Yeah, because you're still roboting pretty good too.
So I rolled damage or what? Because I rolled a 15 on that last one without the hit, so it would have hit.
I don't see the. Does it show hit on your end?
And I saw the dice go, but
There it goes.
Oh,
there
there
it
it
goes.
goes.
Yeah, it's yeah. You got a 22 actually, dude. Yeah, so that's a hit. Yeah. Alrighty. And we'll Well, we'll swing a sword, hitting the dwarf. Not liking that, we'll try to bite the dwarf.
Bite me?
Bites you, sinking his fangs into your forearm.
But I resist.
And it was hangs on, trying to keep some of his saliva to seep into the wound, but drug it off.
Dwarven resistance. Oh
Yeah.
no, that's only poison. Never mind.
Yeah, not to what he's trying to do. Alright. Oh, and another miss on Linder. Shadow.
Wrecked.
Can I see Bryn?
He'll
Mine
have
is mine.
not from where you're at, no. You can see the other two that are Dasher and Kelso. And Danica.
I guess I'll try to take that one.
Ooh.
And don't do.
Sad. Daniil?
I grab at the stupid rat, trying to pull it off and trying to hit it with my great axe, like slicing along my arm, trying to hit it off my arm.
Don't chop your arm off.
That's why I said along my arm, not at my arm.
Oh, had it been a 1, you'd have chopped it off. No, you're fine. You hit. Oh,
Cut
you
it, slice its head off, and I
Head goes-
throw it at the other ones. And go. That's what happens when you try and bite the dwarf.
All right. Linder. There you go. That's a hit.
Have your arrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the 6 to Danica. Is it 6 total? Yeah. All right. Killer. However, just this time because you were within melee range, that should have been at disadvantage, Linder, because you can't shoot a crossbow that close. I mean, a bow. Just so you know. Next time.
There is a feat for that.
Yeah, but he doesn't have it right now.
I know.
All right, Quetzal. See and smell a rat fink in front of you. What are you gonna do?
That's all.
Can't hear you. Did we lose Quetzal?
Oh no. He's not only blind, he is now. Oh no, he's there.
No, I'm just looking at what all I can do, which is not a lot.
Got a weapon, run up and attack.
My weapons weren't silvered.
True.
Well, that just means you need to be a meat shield.
No, my poor Quetzal, don't make him a meat shield.
You can stab them with one of my arrows if you like.
Grab an arrow and use it as a dagger. That's funny.
Run by and go, hey, barring this.
Well, make me a nature check, Quetzal. Por favor. So you know that with lycanthrope creatures like this, that yes, they can't be damaged from not if it's you've got a magical attack that you can put on something, it'll do damage. But if it's just a regular attack, then yes, the weapons have to be silvered. But if you do something that's magical,
Throw some silver pieces at it.
Just
well, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
for the tavern.
like if you did divine smite, basically, that damage would.
you mean like that?
Yeah, but you gotta before you put the effect on though, you always want to make sure you hit first. That's okay. Go ahead and see, that would be the poor Quetzal.
You still have your
You have inspiration. That's true. You can use it.
How do I use that?
Oh,
You just
basically,
uncheck it.
yeah, you just say I want to use my
Uncheck it and
inspiration,
reuse it.
and then uncheck the box. Up on top of the party sheet, your character sheet on every page, there's an INSP little indicator. You just uncheck it. That takes the star away, and you just get to reroll your attack again.
Okay, then I'm doing that.
Don't miss.
There you go.
Hey.
Now just do your regular attack. Now do your damage, and it will not resist any of that. Well, it will resist it. It will resist the weapons damage, but not the magic damage. Yeah. Nicely done. And then you check off, I think, a spell slot. Kelso will drop his hand crossbow, pull his sword out, try to counter. Ooh.
Oh no. Hi, Quetzal!
Can I use my inspiration to make him re-roll that?
Ooh. And then he goes, that's what you get for killing my friend. And then it opens up and he just like, and he opens his mouth and tries to bite you. Oh, Quetzal.
No!
He's getting the crap beat out of
Sunil is
him.
not happy right now.
Oh, but you shake off his arm as he tries to, they're killing off Shadow's food. And Quetzal's food too. It's a rat, Quetzal he's not, particular on what he eats. But the rat you shake off as it tries to give a curse to you, and not the foul mouth kind. Folan. Oh.
I will re-roll that with my inspiration.
Yes, sir. Nice Steed, what's up? You ready to play tomorrow night? You missed again. Ooh, we have to do that,
It wasn't much better.
Ready for a little ETU tomorrow night? Dasher will run up on striking the dwarf, hitting the dwarf. He just strikes again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to you guys playing tomorrow night. We missed the show. I know y'all have too, but playing. So, all right, Shadow.
I yell out, we need one of these guys alive.
We'll see about that.
We need witnesses.
We can just bring them the heads.
If I'm going to reconnect, so I'll drop.
Go right ahead. Yep, go ahead. Yeah. Hit.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Move to the corner.
Okay. Tennille?
Another one? I need to help my friend, but you're in the way, you stupid rat. Of course I missed.
Linder?
What's the range on touch? Okay.
5 feet.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. The rat.
I'm gonna hit her and here. Good old-fashioned cure wounds.
Okay. That was inspiration for Quetzal. Okay. You got inspiration back, Quetz. Go ahead, Linder. Okay, you touched. Good job. All right.
And can I keep moving after that?
Uh-huh. Yep, you can split up, but you will take an op shot from Dasher if you move away from him.
That's fine, I'll stay right here.
Okay.
But I will turn to face him.
Nicely done. Yep. Why would you do that, Linder? It's okay. Quetzal. Oh, Quetzal enraged strikes. Yep. Give it to him, Quetz. That should do it. Oh, wow. He's still standing. Yeah, he's just the weapon. He's resisting the 8. Yeah.
Remember, do non-lethal damage. You need to take one of these guys alive.
Also, we'll swing. Missing. Swing
Wrecked.
again. Missed again.
Nice.
Folan.
Top notch. Subdue him.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot him. I want to do non-lethal damage with my bow, if possible. I like shoot him in the leg or something.
All you gotta do is ask.
Apparently not.
You gotta actually hit though.
Well, now someone can give you their inspiration if they wanted to.
Hold on to it. I'm alright.
Okay. Dasher will swing at the dwarf. Hitting the dwarf. Swing at the dwarf. Actually, is he smart enough? Let me see. Hold on. Come out. Ooh, he is smart. He is going to try a bite again. Oh, he digs
Why
in.
do you keep getting advantage?
Because she keeps doing
Because
the,
I have
purpose.
reckless attack
Yeah, he's
on.
got reckless on.
Oh.
Yes, yeah. And
Gotcha.
gonna try to hold on for dear life. Oh, but you shove him off. Shadow.
Nice.
Meow.
I'll move behind.
Yes,
Kelso.
sir. You know the drill then. Advantage, and it's a hit. All right, Kelso.
I'll do dual damage for him, but I am gonna do. I'm gonna really knock this guy out.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. All right, so you knock him out. All right, you crumple. You clock him upside the back of the head, and he. Oh, okay, you already put it on there. Thank you. I'll take that off since you put it on. Thank you for doing that. He knees buckle and he crumples to the floor.
So I would know that you knocked him out and didn't kill him, right?
Well, he's from where you're at, you're engaged with a fight right now.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Subdue him too. We can play them against each other.
You can hear Folan say that. Anything else, Shadow?
Gonna move there.
Okay, Thaniel.
And I yell over at Fulton, but he bit me, and it's a rat. Why would I?
And I've got a date. Gotta look pretty.
Subdue him.
Fine. I hit at him with my great axe, just intending to knock him out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hit him with the blunt side.
Yeah.
Hit.
Okay. I don't do the damage though, right?
Yeah, you do the. Yeah, you go ahead and do the damage
Yeah,
because
do the damage.
if it kills him, then then I'll roll it back one.
Okay.
You dazed him, dazed and confused him.
Fine.
Linder.
Can I try to stab him with an arrow, or is that just totally not allowed?
No, yeah, you could do it. You could use it as like a dagger.
Okay. So should I do my dagger damage then, or?
No, yeah, no. Actually, you would use the arrow damage, which
Use the
isn't it
dagger
the
attack,
same. The dagger, short bow's 1d6. Actually, just use the dagger damage. Yeah, you
Okay.
use the regular dagger, not the throw one, but the
Yeah.
melee one. Yeah. It's supposed to be like an improvised weapon, but I'm not going to worry about coding it, which I think the damage is roughly the same. But you miss. Unless you
I'm
want
gonna
to use
re-roll that.
inspiration. There you go. All right.
Heck, yes. And wouldn't I be at advantage as well?
You have to be behind. So for this creature, you have to be behind the line. And basically, I cut the creatures in half when I do this. You have to be behind the line. Yeah.
So can I move behind him without provoking a?
You could move actually right here easily. Yes, that would be with an advantage behind the attack. Yeah, so you can actually roll your attack one more time without using your inspiration, because that would put you at advantage. I will allow you to make that change since you're not familiar with. You only needed to roll one, but that's okay. So you got the hit.
Yep, and we'll have to just remember that it's silver.
It's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 points of damage. This is Dasher. All right. He goes down. All right.
All right. Let's
All
roll these guys. Make sure they don't have any weapons on them, and then tie them up.
Oh, yeah, you
Silver.
take off. Yeah, they have, they are carrying short swords and little, pieces of crap, little short swords and hand crossbows, all the way they've got.
I want to take one of the hand crossbow.
Me too.
You can have a hand crossbow.
Yay!
Me too.
I'm gonna run around and collect my arrows.
Yeah, y'all can have this
Yeah,
stuff. Just pull a hand crossbow out of the player's handbook.
Yeah, I just have to load the player's handbook first.
Yeah.
How many arrows can I retrieve? I shot 6.
You can have them back. You're fine. I'm not worried about it right now. Once we get into bigger combats, we'll track it all down. I'm in a giving mood since I'm in pain.
Crossbow light.
No, a hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of weapon is a hand crossbow?
Oh, there it is.
It is a
It's a crossbow.
it's a crossbow, but it's its particular type is yeah, we're smart ass.
I think it's
and
a martial, but
It's a martial weapon though, yes. So you got to make sure
as a
you're
rogue, I
proficient.
get a special proficiency for it.
Yeah, as long as you got proficiency with it, you can shoot it. And you've got, and you can have. They have. Let me see how many. Does it say?
It's a martial weapon, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then I have proficiency with martial weapons, so I'm
There you
fine.
go. Then you're fine.
I don't want to
And
pick up any arrows I see.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have probably about a dozen bolts. They're not well off. So
Each?
no
Or
total.
Okay, I guess we can split it up 3 each.
Yes.
I don't see any bolts in the Weapons guide.
It's they're under venturing gear at the top.
If
What
you
did you
just
just
go
do?
under
Oh, I just went into items.
Yeah, that's fine.
and type
Items.
in-
Yeah.
Just
They're listed as crossbow bolts.
there it is.
Yes. Yep. Just use crossbow bolts and put it.
And just
have,
put in 3.
yeah, have 3. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after we relieve these guys of their weapons and get
Okay.
them tied up thoroughly, I want to search the rest of their area.
It's just a layer. There's not much here. They've got. You can see that they've kind of taken stuff off of people. You know, they've got pieces of. There's junk laying around. It's like a nest. They
But
have.
there was reports of these guys stealing, so I want to see if there's
Yeah,
anything valuable in here that we
There's.
could return to our.
You basically see, some pieces of furniture. You see some clothing items. You just kind of everyday type of stuff. What you also see is a few tankards, empty tankards that have, they, drinking, tankards, and they have the stamp on the bottom of them of Emick's Tavern. His what did we call his deal? It was called the Friends Brews. Yes, FB. FB is on the bottom of it. And you see several pieces of the wood furniture and stuff on the walls and the same symbol that y'all had seen kind of etched art in the back of your building and everywhere else is all over the walls here.
And so every piece that we think might have been stole from our neighbors, I want to take every bit of it with us so we can give it to the magistrate as we found it with you.
Okay.
Or we could leave it all here and lead them back here.
And then give them a chance to actually hide it again? No.
I figure the magistrate is not going to want to care to come down into the sewers. We need
That
to take
too.
the evidence to the magistrate.
Along with the rats.
Well, I figured
yeah,
they would
that's
send
the
a guard
evidence.
down here.
We could do that if we were going to stay on guard with them while we went and brought them down here. That would be fine.
That could work too.
In any case, meantime, while you guys are searching, I'm gonna try to patch myself up a little bit here.
Yeah, I could use a little healing if somebody has some.
Regular old medicine. And I can't seem to roll well on that, so I guess I won't.
Well, that doesn't. Well, okay, so a medicine check is just to stabilize and all that. So, Linder, when you roll a
Unless you
skill
get a
check,
crystal thief.
yeah, you got to tell me what you're rolling for. That's just to help if you were going to try to help somebody that was down and you wanted, to stabilize and you don't have all the stuff. That's not healing.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually have to have you got a healing potion that y'all all should start with, or someone's got to heal you, or you can take it. You can say we'd like to take a short rest, and I can give you the short rest, and you can roll a hit die.
Or
Okay,
Fallen
well.
could just do cure wounds on us like he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much are you down to, Neil? Do you need? I only got one slot left.
I'm only down 5 out of 25. I'm good for now. You healed me enough.
Okay, cool. I didn't actually heal you. I don't.
Oh, somebody did.
I did.
Yeah,
I
no
used
worries.
lay on hands.
Oh, okay. Quetzal did. Thank you, Quetzal.
All right, so it was the middle of the night when we came down here.
That's right. Yes. Middle of the night, early, 2, 3, somewhere in that time range. Mm-hmm.
I would suggest that our bard and one other of us should go up to get the magistrate first thing in the morning, and the other 3 should stay down here until they come back.
I'm gonna stay down here because
Maybe
think.
I should go with Linda.
Okay.
Yeah, I suggest we go back to our tavern and clean up first before we lead them back.
So who all staying down here with me?
I'll stay.
Okay.
I guess I'm staying.
Okay.
It's fine. So Folan and the Linder.
Okay.
Yep, we'll head back to the tavern and clean up, and then as
Okay.
soon as the sun comes up, we'll go try to find the map.
Okay. Yep. Nope. So morning rises, y'all, wash yourself up a little bit, clean the grime of the sewer off of you, and you head back over to her office, and you will find her, and she, come up and she's in her office, having her morning cup of joe.
I'm going to allow the bard with the high charisma to do the
Okay.
with guidance.
All right. Hail, Magistrate.
Yes.
We have found the hideout of the were-rats. If you'd like to send a guard detachment with us to check it out and collect them, we have subdued a couple of them.
What rare rats do you speak of?
The ones that we were supposedly harboring, according to our neighbor.
Oh, yes, I remember that. So you have some evidence, you say?
Yes.
Well, then go get some city guard and have them bring it to me.
Okay. Will do.
We
Yes,
didn't know if you perhaps had a particular constable or somebody you wanted.
No, get
Somebody you trust.
Well, the City Watch, we completely trust the City Watch, and she will. So you go ask, So if you want me to send somebody, that's fine, But if the City Watch is around, grab some of them. They're all, they never have enough to do anyway, and
Fair enough.
have them bring the evidence here and present your case. Well, who are y'all again?
We are
We are
the
the
owners
owners
of the
Spirits.
previous Troll Skull Manor.
Oh, okay. Yes, let me look up the paperwork for that. Come back when you have what you need to show me.
Will do.
Yes, ma'am.
She goes back to reading the daily paper.
All right. So I suppose there's some around here, yeah?
Oh, you can find, there's City Watch. Remember, y'all have got the City Watch, kind of, some of them are in your back pocket. And then you had missed that. They helped out, and when y'all, with the tower, and just kind of, there was something else that y'all did, y'all did something for them. I can't remember what that was, Brian, if you remember, to go back and look, but
Give them a discount.
yeah, give them a discount, but that's right, Cyber. But they were frequenting the tavern and kind of bringing you some of the business. And the sergeant said, for what y'all have done and protecting his men and all that he would, send more when they're on legitimate breaks and off duty and all that, they could frequent y'all's place. So
I want to track down that sergeant and bring him in for as our backup.
okay, yeah, y'all know where to find him, and they and a couple of them had actually accompanied the magistrate with some other ones, and they weren't very happy with y'all being called out. They kind of knew better, but there's not that much they could do about it, and so so y'all can go get the sergeant, and you bring them. He listens intently to what y'all are discussing and says, and then he will say, yes, please. And he will get a detachment of the guard and will say, show me exactly where this is at. And y'all will take him into the sewer and down here.
We start by the tavern, so he sees how close the sewer entrance is to the tavern.
Okay.
And then go down there and let them get all the evidence.
And how did y'all, and so he will want, how did you discover them? He'll want some more detail.
I filmed the whole thing. I tracked them back to their lair, and then they attacked us with crossbows as we got there. So we went in, and unfortunately 2 of them died, but we subdued 2 of them as well. So they're trussed up with our ropes. And
okay, yep, and they will, and a few of the other, him and his the detachment will come down and follow you, and the Shadow and the rest of the group, y'all will hear him trudging through the muck and come around, and the sergeant is with Folan and Linder, and he sees what y'all have before you. And these two, now they're really in kind of halfling form now. They've kind of come out of their were-at, but they're yelling, "What's the meaning of this? We didn't do anything. Leave us alone. They attacked us. Big meanies. We didn't do anything. They're lying."
Yeah, then what's this bite? Well, then what's this bite mark on me?
"You bit me first.
Show me the bite mark.
You didn't puncture me. You got to bite like a girl."
Mm-hmm. If I had bit you, my teeth would have left a mark. You don't have a mark on you, you stupid rat, and then knock him out again.
So they, so the captain goes, "So you believe these?" And then he'll see the graffiti on the walls, and you'll see some of the materials and all that, and he will get them, and says, "Well, let's get this stuff out of here. It's a filthy place anyway, and let's get back, and I can report to the magistrate to see what she has to say. Is there anything else I need to know?"
Did he get all the carpentry and all the other things that were stolen from the neighborhood?
Basically, y'all are picking up. Yeah, you're picking up some of the stuff. Most of it's broken. There's a few pieces, but you can take some of the items back. At least let them know to your neighborhood and all that y'all have you believe you have discovered the source from the thefts and the graffiti and things like that. There's no doubt that you have enough of that evidence for.
Okay, yeah, let's take him back to the magistrate.
Okay. And y'all will proceed up with the sergeant and all the stuff back to the city hall. And she is sitting there doing some work, and y'all come back in again, and she goes, "Y'all again? What is the meaning now?" And she sees the sergeant, and the sergeant has got the were-rats there, and she says, "Please report." And he will go over that y'all, said y'all were tracking them, following them down into the sewer area, and attacked and subdued these two. Unfortunately, two of their comrades are dead, and they brought the bodies out, and they're sticking them somewhere. Who knows? And you have some of this stuff. And there was graffiti on the walls and all that, and she's listening intently all that and looking at the stuff, and she asks, "Be that as it may, that you have shown that the were-rats, but how do we know that you weren't in still league with them and just turned on them? What is the proof that y'all still aren't behind the charges that y'all were running these were-rats? This definitely looks like were-rats, but how do I know that what you say is the truth?"
I think maybe the were-rats should be questioned intently and have them to tell you.
Yeah, but they also had that. They also had that stuff with the markings on it from the other tavern.
Yeah, but what you don't know, Linda, is that y'all were accused of actually being the hideout and actually running the were-rats. Y'all were in league with them. And
so this proof of the stuff from the other
magistrates. Well, yeah. So, what other stuff?
Stuff that we got from down in the thing that had the emblems and the markings from the other establishment.
There was a couple of tankards that had the markings on the bottom of them. Sure.
It would show that it was proof that they would have gotten that from the other establishment if they weren't in league with them.
Could have just stole it.
But then why wouldn't they have stuff from us if we were in league with them and there was nothing of our own down there with them? Why would they have stuff from another establishment?
That is still not proof of innocence.
It's proof of enough doubt to show that
This city doesn't run on innocent until proven guilty.
So maybe you should have the guards question them thoroughly and get them to tell the guards who hired them to. Shouldn't their confession be admissible?
We shall see. We shall see. And she will motion to the guards to take them off, have them questioned, report back to me.
I would like to get with them if that's okay.
No. My guard, the city watch, is quite capable of taking care of this. We will get back to you. I will not have any outside influences while this is taking place. If you say what you say is true, then you have nothing to fear. If not,
Well, I have another thing to point out to you, Magistrate, as just part of the evidence. If we were in league with them, why else would they have attacked us and tried to bite us? Wouldn't they have known who we were?
oh no, I was not there, was I?
Well, you can see the bite on my arm.
Such a pity, dwarf. Such a pity. We shall see, we shall see. Off with you. I must much more work to do.
Okay. Have a good day, man.
We know where to find you. All right. Now, we will, though, because you defeated the were-rats. I guess we will let you have the XP. Should we, folks? Should we?
Most certainly should.
Probably.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Did we just level?
You just leveled. But you got to go back and get a long rest.
We'll do that.
Fine, we're going back to the...
You're pretty much dead anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So off you go. And we are back. The manor.
Give the long rest.
Yep. Such as life is good. You're back to the inn, and y'all can have a long rest. You clean up, and we will take off the were-rats and get back to working on things and checking stuff out. All right.
Is my... Okay, so, yeah, the reckless doesn't come off?
You have to take it. You, no, you'll have to take it off. It's an effect, so you take it off once you're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And so we level.
Yeah, Thunil was bit, but she shrugged off the, she made a con save.
I
Cyber.
must choose my primal path.
Yeah, so y'all can start, you can do the simple stuff, you know. You may all level. Make sure y'all, yeah, it looks like everybody hopefully did it right by dragging.
The shield, yeah, now I've
Yeah,
got to
the
choose my
shield.
primal path. I
Not
don't
just
know which
putting
one I
in-
want.
Not changing 2 to 3. Okay. And the rest of the stuff will code. I'll work on that. But so while they're doing that, yeah, so life continues on. But one thing you'll notice, yeah, so you go around Folan and y'all ask, some of the pieces and all that, and you've got a happy neighborhood. Very thankful to the group that, you have thwarted off the were-rats. You see the guild membership, several of the guild, the woodworkers and all that, and the magistrate is actually coming down the street there with some of the city guard, and y'all are watching it another day, kind of passes by, but the magistrate and the guard pass y'all and head over to Emmek's place. And you kind of watch from y'all's vantage point, and they go inside and they pull him out of the inn, out of his place. And they they actually get some boards and they board up the door, and they you see them nail a piece of paper to the door and all that. And he is quite unhappy and is trying to fight it off, and you see the guards have to wrestle him a little bit, and he fights them a little bit, and they kind of clock him up the backside of the head and drag him away. Even after they leave and all that, y'all go over there to the building, and it's closed for the immediate future. Failure to pay taxes and criminal activities that besmirched the great city of Waterdeep. Tavern license revoked.
Not so much as a thank you.
No.
I'm going to turn around to the group with a smug look on my face and say, "Do any of you guys know how to file a civil suit for slander?"
Yep. And y'all find out, yes, the Shard Shunners was the gang of were-rats that y'all put down. And everybody's happy. And so y'all are... So the next couple of nights, the things are good. But then there is another... If it's not one thing, it's another in the tavern business. That y'all are... Your food orders. Basically, you get some of your meats delivered in and stuff like that. That seems to be good. But the basic... meal, vegetables, crops, things like that, they're kind of your supplier is kind of been a little stingy lately, and you're not quite getting the quality that you've come to expect. And then actually when you put an order in for the next round, he basically says, unfortunately, we can't fulfill the order at the moment.
And why is that?
So you put some inquiries in, and why? Well, what would you believe is that the farm areas outside of town, they have not been able to harvest some of their crops and having some issues because apparently they say that there is a scarecrow running around in the field, and it has slaughtered some of the livestock and spooked the farmers.
I want to get a read and see if he's being honest with us.
You've heard this from a couple of them, but he is telling you the truth. Let me just let you know. And though no one's been killed yet, they've put inquiries in several times to the city guard, and the guard has been a little taxed lately, chasing this mysterious tower that you've heard has popped up at a couple other spots and then disappeared. And they have got, some more infightings going on again still with Xanathars and the Zentarum, and there's just something's got to be done. And y'all's reputation has, kind of grown a little bit here, and they look to you and say, how about, would it be possible if you and your companions would do some searching of the outlying farm areas? There's multiple farms, multiple areas out here, and see if you can put an end to what is going on.
And if we go out and take care of this issue for us, I assume that you guys are going to take care of us as well.
Oh, well, there's certainly, we're sure we can work out an arrangement of discount of products for what? Most certainly. But
very good. So where was this scarecrow last seen?
he will point you to on outskirts of the northern side of town, and in Waterdeep. Let's see, where is my maps? Really, I don't have my Sword Coast map. Boy, I clicked on it. Is it not that big? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be, we'll do just straight west out of town, past the little mountain areas, there along the river line and stuff like that. The, some of the farms and all that enjoy.
It seems like the perfect thing for my scout.
We'll be told that several farmers out there have reported, seeing this, what they thought was a scarecrow looking creature. But
Great.
we're too,
That's not
we're,
terrifying at all.
yeah. So y'all can, as I said, just please take care of it and get the farmers back to producing. Please.
Oh,
So I take it they gave us better directions than the giant circle east of Water.
Just the farmlands out there.
Any particular farm we can go to?
Several of them reported. And they just know this out there. You're going at you. They have seen it in and about, but it has not been just one location. Been several.
Can I buy some bolts before we go?
Can you buy what?
Yeah, I need to buy something before we go too,
Sure.
because I've chosen my path.
You can go to your costs are in the player's handbook for equipment.
Because I need to get a totem. So, what would that be? Because it says I must make or acquire a physical totem object, an amulet or similar adornment that incorporates fur or feathers, claws, teeth, or bones of the totem animal, and I need bear.
Well, you just say you're gonna need to get some
Actually,
claws.
no, I need eagle.
Okay, well, which one are you doing?
Eagle.
Okay, well, you need some feathers.
Okay, so I need feathers.
Yeah, it's just any small little item, something that doesn't weigh a lot, barely weighs anything in the sheet, but you could probably, find some. You don't have to purchase that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you can find some eagle feathers. Maybe your
I
new
could ship
girlfriend.
them there for you, but I think it would, anything you took from me would not survive my.
Yeah. Your new girlfriend might have some feathers for you.
I don't know this girl of which you speak. Okay, can we just say then that I have?
Yeah, you got some feathers. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Well, there should be a tote, or they're not. Let me see. Sorry, folks. I want to hold us down too much. I thought in the equipment.
There is a totem listed in the player's handbook.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
so
there is?
yeah, druidic focus. You can use that. Yep. A totem.
quick thing, real quick. How do I get my level 2 spells into my list?
You're going to open up the spell list, and how many do you get?
2.
Let's see.
Well,
no, that's spell slots. So you gotta remember, you gotta look at spell casting. You're 3rd level, so you're going to get. You got 2 cantrips, which you get 1 more spell. Spells known.
1 more spell.
Yeah. So which can be a first or no, actually 3rd. Actually, yeah. So now you've got 1 more spell. You should know 6 spells, and they can either be 1st or 2nd level.
Okay.
And so you actually looks like you didn't grab your. Why are you missing a spell? Let me see here. Hold on a second.
I'm still grabbing it.
Okay. Yeah, I only show 4 spells for you, so you should be knowing. Should know actually Yeah, you should know a total of 6 spells right now.
So two spells.
Yeah. You didn't get one from last time. So, and they can be first or second levels.
Okay. So, question.
Mm-hmm.
It says yours is a path that seeks attune with the natural world, giving you kinship with beasts. At 3rd level, when you adopt this path, you gain the ability to cast the beast sense and speak with animal spells. So do I need to go into spells and add that then to my actions? Because it didn't add it.
No, there's not going to be, which you chose Path of the Totem Warrior. Let me look here real quick.
Yeah, and it includes Spirit Seeker.
Hold on, 3rd level, not this path.
And then I need my
Oh,
totem
yeah,
spirit.
yeah, so just hold on to them right now. I'll add them in later. Yeah. You can grab them from the Druid. I think that's probably where those are at.
So in the library?
Yeah, Druid, go to Druid Spells. Yeah, since it's a ritual, it's a 10-minute cast, basically.
Druid. You said speak with animals.
And Beast Sense.
And Beast Sense.
Yeah, just drag it to the bottom of the Actions tab.
Are they 3rd level? Oh, no, there's Beast Sense.
Doesn't matter what level are. It's not gonna, for you, it doesn't matter. So.
They are both
No, why did that go
level.
into supplies?
That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. Just drag it over. So it's. What was that, Brian?
I think they're 2nd level.
Yeah, she's. So, but they're rituals. Let me change that to path, totem path. Quick.
I must be missing speak with animals.
Okay, speak with animals is first, and beast sense is 2nd level.
Speak with animals is first. I don't see it under Druid. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay.
And let's see. Speak with animals. There we go. Okay. Done.
And then whenever I want my... we just have to remember, I guess, that when I'm raging, other creatures have disadvantage.
I'll code it
and
for
I can
you.
use the dash action.
We'll code it all. Yep.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Okay.
And what do we need to change our XP on the next level to?
What's Brian? What is it? So it goes from 2,700.
From 900 to 2,700.
Yep.
Yeah, 2,700
Yeah,
level.
Okay.
That's, okay. So y'all, yes, y'all are given an area where to go search, go chat with farmers.
Coolio.
You know, got to go find out what the hell's going on.
Let's go find it.
Heck yeah.
Okay, y'all head on out and head toward the farms. Basically, yes, a good section of croppers and farmers and some orchards, things like that. It's a nice little prosperous area, and y'all are pointed toward a couple of farms, and there are, you see some, basically you kind of approach some of the farmsteads, and you will see some, symbols painted on some wood and on, drawing stuff in the ground, little totems, things like that are kind of the ward off fear and all that, kind of some superstitious stuff. And you get up to one of the farmers' house and all that, and you kind of see them, busy at work and all that, and he watches, kind of sees y'all kind of coming up the path toward his place, and he grabs his children into the house and all that, and he comes to kind of meet you out as y'all are making your way toward him, and greets, waves out to you, and what can I do for you?
Well, we understand from the guilds in the city that you have been having some issues out here, and we come out here to investigate and see if we can resolve the problem.
Yeah, there's several of us having some problems out here. Some damn scarecrow-looking creature has run around here. It's got a sackcloth hood on its head. Come here and it killed one of my asses.
Well, we can't have that now, can we?
Makes it kind of hard to tear up the dirt and plant things if you don't have an ass to do some digging.
Well, yeah, you got to have you an ass to do some digging.
That's right, you do. Needs.
Was you the last one to see this thing?
I'm having difficulty controlling my Snickers.
Hey, it's what brings you to Praetor's Rejects. It's the RP, folks. High quality.
Yeah, and you're Southerner.
Yeah, Southern Texan and Faerun. Yeah. I seen one night, and so did Farmer Jones up down the way here. He got one too. Got his dog. But
whose farm was this thing on last?
It's been to probably Farmer Ed's up the. You got to go by another mile or two up way. The orchard up there. I think his was just 2 nights ago.
Well, let us mosey on up there and see if we can track this thing.
All right, so y'all head on up to Farmer Jones's place, and he's busy in his barn doing some
As
stuff.
we're walking, I say, "Do you always take up the accents of people you're conversing with?" Or is that what you say?
I'm a druid, and so I'm used to being out in the woods and the country, and so I speak fluent.
I look at the two of you and go, "You mean he doesn't always speak like that?" Huh, didn't notice.
Well, no, ma'am, I sure don't.
Oh, now you
Ma'am.
sound like
Ma'am? Maybe we should change my gender. I can't do
Well,
the
you
voice.
dwarves all look alike. It's
It's hard to tell the difference with a dwarf.
it's the beards. That's right.
Okay.
So y'all make over to Farmer Jones, and he's busy working on a plowhead, and he turns to you. I'm busy. What can I get you going? Why are you visiting my doorstep?
Well, we've been sitting out here from the guilds in the city to come check out this scarecrow problem.
Yeah, the thing was a weeknight back. Ran through my area and all that. It looked like it had a rotten pumpkin head on it.
And where was this at so we can go take a look at it, see if we can track it?
He'll point out toward his field crop areas, and he's got, lay of the land, and he says, yeah, it ran through some of the brush line over there and through my corn, kind of tore some of it up, cackling away before I could do anything. And, but it didn't stay long. But then I noticed that it killed my dog.
Oh, killed your dog?
Killed my dog.
Which direction did it go?
Oh, he then points, and it went on up the way toward Ed's house.
All right, let's go over there, and I want to see if I can track this.
So he'll point out the way, and y'all go out there, and you see several tracks. You'll see farmers' tracks, animals' tracks. And they will tell you that, they really see it. So far, the two of them, the info they've gotten, it's, right at, as dusk settled, and the moon kind of rises up. It's been pretty good, clear nights last couple of the times they've seen it. And he says it ran off and it was headed back on. It continued on east up toward Ed's farm. And
I want to actually try to find the trail and track it to see if we can figure out where it was.
You got all different sorts of tracks. So, but you don't know what you're looking for though yet.
Anything that looks like a pumpkin.
Well, no, what you heard is he said that what he saw had a rotting pumpkin head on it.
Right. Well, I mean, if I imagine the farmer's wearing boots, right? So are all the tracks either animals are wearing boots or is there something? I mean, I am proficient in survival, which is tracking.
Yep, and you're not.
I'm also got survival.
You
Yeah, me too.
search around and you're not finding tracks that look out of the ordinary, out of the farmer and some of the work animals, and you'll see coyote tracks, wolf. You'll see varmint tracks and stuff like that, but you're not seeing it. Yeah, varmint tracks. That's right, varmints. But you're not seeing any monster tracks.
Well, I guess we should head up to Ed's farm and find out from him what happened.
All right, Ed will be working. He actually looks like he's sitting on his porch taking a break when y'all come and visit him. And he recounts, that he'd seen this creature screaming through his crop areas. Actually, he's got an orchard. He's got an apple orchard. And it was, railing through some of there, pulling stuff down, throwing stuff. But he was damn certain that the thing had just a blanket. It was wearing a blanket. And was, moaning and moving off through the back of his orchard, and it scared him something fierce. Almost had an accident.
And was he still going east?
He was running. He didn't see it because it ran through the trees. He doesn't know where it went. He didn't have in mind to follow it.
Right. Well, when you saw it going, which direction did you see it move?
Oh, he just points up and he's pointing north through the tree line from his house.
All right, let's go look again and see if we can find some.
Well, he says, So y'all, make it through a good part of the day. You don't see any tracks other than the farmer's tracks. You're not seeing anything that rings a bell. That's setting off the alarms. And he says, you really got to wait till nighttime. That's when we see it the most.
Well, all right. I reckon we'll wait until nighttime.
All right. So y'all move.
Yes.
Didn't know it was that big of a map.
Spooky tunes.
All right. You got some. You're moving around and following around, and y'all, come up on and watching some crops and kind of hanging out. And nighttime begins to fall. Where are y'all going to sit yourselves at in this lovely farm? Because it's a pretty looking farm.
Actually, no, but nope. I'm gonna sit up here on the roof, away from y'all. I can see everything.
That's a thatched roof. It won't hold your old fat ass.
Is this a rock right here
Excuse
that
me?
I'm looking at?
You big old dwarf. That's my thatched roof.
No, I'll sit up on this big ass rock.
Here's the crops, right? So I'll lay
Still be
out
away from
these
everybody and
crops.
see everything.
Joe, thanks.
I'm gonna hide in this tree.
Joe, that's a tip. What's that, man? You gonna, what, Joe? I do appreciate that. I forgot actually. Here it comes. Bring that down.
Oh Lord.
I'm bringing the volume. Hold on. It's still loud. I gotta figure out why that's so loud. Anyway, that is a Nice little tip there, my friend. That is a greater healing potion or short rest, Mr. Joe, Mr. Friday Night. They don't need the short rest right now. You can either give them someone a potion if you like, or they can save up the rest. It is your purchase, sir. Just got to let us know. All right. So the group has staked out. Actually, I'm gonna see. What are we going to do? Quetzal gets a greater healing potion. Isn't that nice? So, Quetz, where is your inventory? I'm going to put this on, I will code this in a second here. I just want to make sure I'm putting it in your inventory right now. Greater healing potions 44 plus 4, I believe. Yeah. So you have got 0.5. Quit, Duff.
I was just gonna ask, are we in a piano bar now?
No, I am. Okay. Okay, here we go. Where did I just roll? I rolled something here. I was trying to look at something. Where's my roll? I rolled it in the tower. Okay. So nighttime falls, and y'all begin your stakeout. And this is kind of where everybody's at, watching over certain areas.
I'm hiding in a tree.
You're hiding in a tree, and the other two are sitting on some big rocks, and Quetzal's in the middle of the field, and Folan, you're hiding. Did you make me a stealth roll already, please? If not, would you make one in the tower?
But I would.
Would you please add the advantage, my friend, in the tower? Okay. What the hell was that? Oh, okay. That's fine. And let's see. What am I doing? Oh. Bolin, you make me a perception check with advantage, please. You hear a rustling. Nicely done. That was a 20 and a 1, you know? You saw that? You are looking around because you hear, just there's a faint, like, rustling of, corn stalks, cracking, the leaves rustling and all that. And you're not sure. First it's the wind. And then off to the northwest, just kind of standing up in the middle of the corner eggs, there is what looks to be a staked out scarecrow, just standing there, arms straight out, just, motionless. Wind's kind of flowing. It's, what are the remaining pieces of cloth that are on it, and you just kind of see it is.
Where's that? Okay, and what time of night is it? Is it really?
It is, yeah, it is closer to midnight.
Okay, so it's really dark out here.
Yes, it is. And it's just kind of sitting there, not moving.
Being all sneaky, I'm going to sneak over here to Quetzal, and I'm going to cast Dark Vision on him. And then I whisper, he's over there in the corner, and I slowly point which direction.
Yeah, it's got, just like a bag of a heb, and you just see it's like a blanket, is kind of covering its upper torso, and it's all kind of ripped apart. You know, looks, you know, something like this.
So
Oh, isn't that attractive?
So if he's not moving and nobody else is moving, I'm gonna slowly start sneaking this way.
Well, hold on now. So you're moving, and make me another stealth roll in the tower, please. It will, as you're standing there, you will turn, as you're creeping along, all of a sudden you will see it drop straight down.
All right, I get up and I bolt that. I can see him.
I would like initiative rolls before you do that, please. From everybody.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button again. I guess we only have one difference.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
My danger sense.
What about it? That's for.
I can give you an edge when dodging away
traps.
from danger.
That's for traps and all that. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That is not evil sense or
Gotcha.
bad guy
Okay.
scarecrow sense.
Shut up.
That pretty much just gives you advantage on your dex saving throws, I think. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it does. But she can, if there's a trap going by, and I've, you know, depending on its perception roll and all that, it would flag that up. Okay, so now, that was happening when Folan snuck up to Quetzal. So Shadow, with what's going on and all that, I would like a perception roll to see if you notice what just transpired between Folan and Quetzal. Yes. All right, and then you see Folan, you know, turning around, pointing, but you never saw what they were looking at. What do you do?
I will
Creepy music.
move down from my perch. And I will use my feline agility
That's right, Joe. They're going to open up a door, and there's going to be 3 bugbears sitting there. That's called the Joe maneuver. Okay.
I'm going to whisper to Quetzal, "What's going on?"
I will respond also whispering that Folan said that the scarecrow creature was in that direction and point him in the same direction.
Okay, I will then draw my rapier and get down small and try to hide. Right there.
They'll check in the tower, please. The dump trap. I don't lay traps for my players.
Ah,
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I will then move on.
All right, Quetzal. You have got, so I'll let you know that it's a fairly clear night, so you've got some limited vision. Oh, he cast star vision on you. I'm sorry. So you've got, you kind of see a good bit of the area. Never mind.
So I can't see where it's at anymore, right?
Yeah, you do not see where he pointed to. You saw it for a brief moment, and then all of a sudden it disappeared.
I'm going to ready my trident in one hand and my war pick in the other and just stand my ground.
Okay. Fair enough. Folan.
So I'm going to move my 35 feet, and then I'm going to cast Flame.
You're going to burn this poor man's crops.
You're gonna what did you say? Flame? Then you cut off. I didn't hear the last of it.
I cast Flame Blade.
Blade. He lights up the area. Okay. Daniil, you will now. Yeah. So with that and the flame blade going off, you will have seen Folan creeping through the crop areas with a flaming sword. I'm assuming it's a sword. What's your blade?
Yeah, it's scimitar.
Yep.
How high is the rock I'm on?
Oh, it's probably.
Can I see over the crops?
Somewhat. You can see him. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Could I see any movement?
You don't see
Other
anything.
I'm just gonna stay where I am and just hold on to my great axe and wait until I see if something is coming.
Linder. See kind of some of the same stuff.
All right. I'm just gonna ready my bow and keep a sharp eye out.
Okay. Alrighty. Folan, you will hear snapping right behind you. This creature steps up, rises up out of the crops, and kind of opens up its mouth, and nothing really sound comes out of it. I don't think they actually can. They make. Let me see. Yeah, can't speak. Okay. But definitely looks upset that it did not sneak up on you, and will come at you, and swing at you with some claws. And the second one, total whiff-a-ronies. That's a derp for the scarecrow. And to make sure. Yeah. All right. Shadow. Make me a perception check. Yep. Make me a perception check. Yep. That you're seeing a corn stalk. Yep. You're fine.
There's definitely light with the flame blade. There's bright light, I'm thinking 10 feet, so they should all.
Yep.
Nice crit.
Oof.
Ooh, crit. Ooh, Batman.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
You should have updated your sneak attack to 2d6 damage.
Yeah. Just give it the damage right now. Yeah.
Okay, I'll fix it.
You probably just roll 2 more d6 for now to get moving.
Oh, that's because it is a crit. Yeah, let's just roll 2 more. Yeah. Just give me 2 more d6s.
There you go.
Okay, done.
I fixed the 2d6
Yeah,
for
you're good.
later.
Yeah, I'm going to go back through everybody's sheets. I'll look at it afterwards, make sure everything's coded right. Quetzal, what shall you do? Enough. I need something.
I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
I'll just, yeah, I'll wait there.
Bowden. Hit.
Nice.
Done.
I was hoping they were going to be vulnerable to fire.
Yes, you see it
What
light up, and it is not happy about it. Thunil.
What I have seen.
Oh yeah, you see this going on now, and you see him lighting up some crops.
There's someone that gives me dash action. Someone that gives me
That's
dash action.
just dash.
Well, no. It's a thing that's.
Something that allows you to act afterwards.
No. Hold on. It's a new thing that I got. Is it totem period? Oh, I don't know what it is. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna do the. What is it? 25. Hold on.
You got the dash action as a bonus action because you're eagle.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
I knew there was something else, so that's my bonus action. So I'm gonna go here. And then use my. Am I gonna be in line
Well,
with the scare?
While you're raging and aren't wearing heavy armor, which are other creatures have disadvantage on opportunity to execute, and you can use the dash action. You got to be raging.
Okay, well then
Oops.
I'll rage.
Yep. May dash.
Okay, so I dash up there. And then use my cross. Am I gonna be. Would I be more in line being able to hit the scarecrow from there or there?
I
Okay.
moved you over one. Yeah.
Okay. Not that I think I would do much, but I can't really dash more than that, so I'm gonna do what I can.
Hit.
Not much, but at least it's something. Remind me to get that later.
Enough to keep your rage going.
Yep.
Linder.
Okay, let me just measure this real fast. Yep. Alright, I'm going to take a shot with my short bow. This over here.
Grit.
Bam.
Nice.
It explodes into a mess of just.
I used my Druidcraft cantrip to put out the flame.
Okay.
Try to reduce, so hopefully his whole crop land won't burn out.
Yeah, you're fine. Yep. Understood. As it. Yep. It dissipates, and it just kind of becomes nothing. Other than the pieces of twigs and, what would have made up, something that would look like a scarecrow. And the blanket's kind of charred now, and there's nothing really left of it.
I want to look around and see if there's any more of them out.
As do I.
I'm gonna go over and get my crossbow bolt back.
I would like to pick up the scraps of the scarecrow.
And I will release the blade, and it will vanish, but I'm still maintaining concentration on it.
Mm-hmm. You don't hear.
I
You don't
want to
see-
get a chance to look over the remains real quick and see if I can.
There's not much.
Figure
It's just so Quetzal, make me a religion check. Okay, you're looking over it and remembering some stuff that this what you think you're looking at is a construct that of nature, and that evil, they're created, and there's not much to them for their purpose other than they're sentinels, as in this, what a normal scarecrow does, but they have a gaze that is pretty, they invoke fear more than anything else. And then when you banish one like this, the creator of it takes some damage for whatever, cause it's kind of a linkage. But
kind of like a phylactery, sort of.
Kind of like that, but it's just, you kind of know that they're really kind of constructs that hags or witches create to terrorize more than anything else. And there's not much to them. They basically, they're made of the death that kind of flows through nature itself. Crops are, they're, born and, die and things like that. They're, so, but it's, that wouldn't be, harmful in its own self, because that's just the life cycle. Actually, Folan might recognize it. He would, hearing some of this to think about it, understanding, the cycle of life. But the scarecrow itself is kind of a construct that's kind of taken that bad form of the death, kind of turns it in on itself.
Would it
And
be normal for more than one of these to be around at a
possible. This one, so when y'all heard, in listening to, this one had a blanket, but you other two farmers gave you different descriptions.
Right, that's why I was looking around for more.
But yeah, you have not heard or seen anything else.
Maybe let's run over to the next farm and see if there's another one over.
Yes, let's do that.
So,
All right.
well, you will then, what will happen is you can make your way to another farm.
How long did it take us to run over here?
Oh, 30, 45 minutes. Not even that, And
You
y'all
said it was
y'all kind of come in.
far away.
There,
How far
not
away?
that, there's still some distance between their acreages and all that. So you've got a little ways to move. So
I mean, it's important though. If the spell lasts 10 minutes, so if I was, that's why I said I was.
oh, it would definitely dissipate then, no doubt. Sorry. And y'all kind of come up the pathway or making your way toward the farm. Let's just say they're kind of, they're all kind of similar in their layouts, put it that way. So I've only got one map.
And I'm going to. Where am I?
I seem to have disappeared from my map, but I see everyone else.
I put y'all down at the bottom of the map.
Yeah, I know where I was.
Well, hold on now before y'all go running. You hold on. You can make me perception checks, big cheaters.
Hey, I didn't do it.
One that makes perceptions.
For some reason, it rolled twice. The first one was 11.
Doesn't matter. Standing in the center of the crop outlay, another scarecrow with a pumpkin head
Good old pumpkin head.
just
Pumpkin
stands
soup
there.
for dinner, boys.
Y'all see it in the distance.
I think this would be a new initiative.
Yes. Thank you for asking. Horrible. Horrible.
But I'd still be raging.
Right.
No, your rage would go off.
Okay, fine.
So I can sort of see myself, but I'm ghosted.
Really? Here, let me take you off the map. Bloop. And let me bring you on the map. How's that?
That seems much better.
Okay. Ooh.
Spooky.
It is spooky.
Okay, so who's going?
That would be smart now if I reset the day. As always, who else is gonna go? Bolin.
So I move up there and I will take aim with my with a silver arrow, not and a miss.
The wind catches your arrow and it sails up and over it. What's up, Dwashi Dungeon Dwellers? Good to see you, buddy. And Josh, PM me y'all's schedule as things are, I know, winding down for y'all. I forgot, if you have already, or when the streams of charity stuff, PM me all some of that detailed, dude. I want to broadcast that out if you don't mind, for everybody on my channel and all that, and get involved with what you're doing, please. Quetzal hit him with a 1 damage from a blowgun.
Oh yeah.
He goes, if he could laugh, if he could giggle, it would. If it had a bone, it'd tickle its funny bone. Shadow.
Now I can actually see. There you go. I will move there.
Okay.
And then I'll use a bonus action to dash. Behind the rock there.
Okay.
Is that your sound effect?
Yeah. I'll bring it down a little.
No, it's the sounds like it's farting. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna dash right on. Smaller. There we go. Dash. Wow. Dash right here. And I'm going to rage again. And recklessly attack. Why can't I add reckless onto myself? Oh, there we go. Add both. Add reckless. Boop, boop. And boop. Okay. go. Okay.
Alrighty, it will. Steps up. It stares right out. Thanks, Josh. I see it. Looks at you, Thaniel, and
It
its
has
eyes.
disadvantage. Oh, that's an opportunity. Never mind. Okay.
Its eyes begin to glow red out of the pumpkin head. Tells you, Charlie Brown, you. And it stares at you. Oh, and you fight off the fear gaze that it gives you. And then it turns and runs in to the crops. Disappears.
Did I see where it ran into?
It's straight back into the crops, but then it disappears into the crops. Linder. You saw none of this because you're behind a building.
I sure am. Which one of those rocks is taller? The bigger one?
They're about the same, just pretend, they're just big boulders types,
Alright, I'm gonna have to relinquish the rest of my actions for the turn to get on top of this one.
Sure. Mm-hmm. All right, Folan moves up.
So I want to see if I can get it and beat up. Can I see where I went?
You can roll me a perception check in the tower, please. Rustling around. You kind of see some of the, stuff moving around in this area. The crops are waving and all that, so.
I'm going to assume that Thunil is going to run up there and draw his attention, so I'm going to hold my shot with my bow.
Okay.
And I'm going to tuck my kids in, so I'll be back in a minute, so I'm going to need
Go
to
right
roll.
ahead, sir. Okay.
I have a longbow and a longbow silver arrows on my sheet, so I'm using silver.
Okay. Quetzal.
Okay.
Shadow.
I'm gonna move there. Do I spot anything in the area?
Maybe a perception check in the tower, please. Yes, same area. You just see the crops moving around and all that. Something's in there. You just don't quite see it.
I will use a bonus action dash. Go into that area.
Oh boy.
Oh heck.
He did the hacking.
Oh.
Come right up on it as it's creeping along.
Okay. This time I'm gonna try with a different weapon.
Hit.
Seems to still resist. Okay.
Would I have heard that combat?
You would have seen him swinging down, attacking this crops. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash over there.
Yep, you'll see the same thing then, certainly.
And with my silver great axe, strike at it.
Hit. Nicely hit, but it resisted some of it.
Well, it didn't Phelan say that he was gonna wait until he saw me
Yeah, he
run
could.
over
Yeah,
and see if
yeah.
He would shoot his bow then.
Mhm. So let's do that. He has got a
And that was only
long bow.
He was going to use the silvered arrowed version.
Yeah. They're not tort. They well, some of the side quests, depending on which area you're running, I have. This was actually one of the Emerald Enclave side deals, some scarecrows, but I also bought the options for. There's a couple of products on the DM's Guild that add in extra side quests and things to do with the manor while they're going through and doing things. And so this map I had for a small farm, and this is the scarecrows. All right, so did I give it some damage? Yeah, I did. Okay.
No. Not on the longbow hit. You did not.
Oh, I just got it to hit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Boom. So he gave it some damage. All right. This will
Actually, Duff, before you take that, I have a question because I only took 40 feet of movement with my dash action. Wouldn't I have another 10 feet of movement left?
yeah.
I have 25, so I want to take it because he would have disadvantage on an op attack against me. I'm going to move back 10 feet.
Okay, so he will do disadvantage on his claw attack. And oops. Oh, well, it's even money because so you reckless, didn't you?
No.
Well, you've got it on there.
I said, yeah, never mind. Move
Yeah.
me back. It's fine. Just leave me there.
Well, oh, really? After I hit you, you decide not to do it. Candace.
I forgot about the reckless. You gotta give me that. I'm still learning that one.
Well, it would just been even money then on the shot. So, yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
fine.
still
He's
got
gonna
hit.
probably go for one of us anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, he's gonna he looked at you earlier and you shrugged it off, so it's going to stand up and its eyes from inside its pumpkin head is going to stare at the cat. Oh, and it screams. If it could scream out, it would in anger. Linder.
All right. Let me measure my distance here. $55. Let's see.
Well, you can target the creature and then hover over it, and it will give you the distance.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then put your mouse over it, and you should see a number pop up on the line.
Yep, the number is on the line all the time.
Also, if you click on your icon when you have them targeted, it'll
Oh, click on that's right. Yeah.
It'll stay there.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll try an arrow shot. That worked well last time.
Hit.
Awesome.
Wait a minute. Did the scarecrow finish his turn?
It tried to look at you.
Okay, if it's finished its turn, I'm going to use my skirmisher feat.
Okay, which is
If he ends within 5 feet of me, I can move up to half my movement rate.
move up to half your speed as reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet. So you're just moving behind it.
That is correct.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Hit. Damage.
Solid. I'll take it.
Bolin.
Okay, so
Shot it earlier and gave it a little damage.
yeah, Scarecrow is facing Thunil, is that right?
Actually, it was facing. Actually, it was watching Shadow, so it's actually its back. Shadow moves. It's watching Shadow.
As a bonus action, I'm going to shift into a brown bear.
Okay, you've got the NPC of it. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, once you put it on the map, you make it green. I can just double click on it.
Wait. Put around the bear. Brown bear, come here. Quit. Boom. Bear now shows up in the fight.
I did not roll that with advantage. I want to just check it again and see if
It's fine. Yep. You're good.
And a claw.
Begins to rip it apart. Oh, actually it still hit. Pieces of more material, and he takes off a part of its pumpkin head.
Did you say that pumpkin was rotting?
It was rotting though, yes.
Okay, in that case, I will not eat it.
Okay. Quetzal. What are you going to do, Quetzal?
Can I see it around this brown bear?
Not real good.
Then never mind. I end my turn.
Well, I will continue my attack, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What the hell? I got mail. What the hell did I get that?
I miss. I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And move back there.
All right. Brown. Let me actually, phone. Let me put that. That's with you. So let me move that. That should be up there. So it is Thaniel's turn.
Okay. I look over at the brown bear. I'm like, I don't know who that is, but hey, it's not attacking me, so I guess I'll swing.
You shift into a bear.
Well, my back was turned to you, so I wouldn't have seen that.
You
And
just
of
felt
course
you felt a big bear standing next to you though. Now all of a sudden.
Wait a minute, was his back turned to me?
Yes, it is.
Can I re-roll that with advantage because I didn't
We just roll an attack again. Just roll an attack.
roll the attack again?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh,
Shorty showed advantage on it.
Oh, I did?
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, is that because of
actually.
my rage and all
That's
that?
because your rage, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
The reckless attack gives you
Oh,
advantage.
well.
Or you missed it.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
getting used to those,
So
sorry.
then it will actually it'll look to the bear. Ah, it screams out in silent scream. Thwarted. Quetzal, make me a perception check, please.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Duff,
Yes.
if he tries to do that thing on me again, drop it on actually Folan instead of Bear because I keep my wisdom and I have a higher.
You're fine, thanks. Yep, I should have done that anyway.
Do I make it just a regular one or in the tower?
You just make it out. I just need a roll from you on something. Okay, you're good.
I don't like when he does that.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
You, oh, you felt you were being watched, and a wave of fear kind of caressed over you, and you, out of the corner of your eye, coming up off the ground from behind you, Linder, would you make me a perception check, please?
Can do.
Let's see if you see this newcomer. And actually, Folan, I'm going to move you over here since that is not in combat.
Oh no, we've also the thatch roof.
Use the perception.
Just perception. Yeah,
He's an elf.
yeah, I'm just
In the
moving him
tower
off the
or
map,
anything?
so I don't consider him a combatant. He's the bear right now, so. His other
In the
figures.
tower or in the open?
No, just straight out. I just want to know if you see it. No, you don't see it.
Heck. Alright, I guess then I will take another shot at the original one that I was targeting. Alrighty. That'll be that then.
Bear. What shall you do? More shredding. More shredding. What to say? I was going to figure out.
Continual shredding.
Okay.
And then I rear up and roar to the moon.
All right. Quetzal. You've got company.
I look at the scarecrow and I smile, a crocodile smile, and I run towards it.
This one has a bag over its head.
I was wondering if he was holding a bag and was, trying to trick or treat.
That a sackcloth hood.
He's ugly
Yeah.
and ashamed.
I'm going to use my bonus action to utter a vow of enmity against the scarecrow.
Ooh. Okay, a vow of enmity. So that is. That was your channel divinity, I thought, isn't it?
It is.
I thought I had that coded. I did not. I will make sure that is on there from now on, so that when you choose that, it takes that other one off. So, okay. And that does, I forget what it does.
I gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for a minute or until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious.
Okay, yeah, I need to code that for you. I thought I did. I apologize. I will make that happen. So you've got, yeah, so for, here, hold on. Don't do anything yet. Let me give you advantage on attacks. Boom.
Cool. I'm going to swing my war pick.
That'd be a hit. Right, Joe.
And wait a minute. Never mind. That's my turn.
All right, Shadow. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna move that way. The next question is, do I notice anything going on with the scarecrow?
If you're moving that way, you'll see Quetzal attacking something.
Okay. In that case, I will use a cunning action to dash.
Hit.
And after trying to slice at it, I will end my turn.
Daniil.
Oh, I have seen them
Oh,
run
you
off.
see? Yeah, you hear it going on
Okay.
behind you now. Yeah.
Okay. Come over here. Who is it facing?
Quetzal.
Can I hit it from here?
You can do it from here. Oh, you're raging, so yeah, you've got
Oh, it doesn't
advantage.
matter. That's right.
Yeah,
There-
exactly.
Yeah, just leave me right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Leave me right there. It's fine.
Who's moving my bear?
I don't know.
Nobody?
Hit.
Okay.
Well, just gonna rage out at Quetzal. Missing. Trying to do it again. Hits. Alright. Hit you some slashing damage. And the damage is... Oh, it seemed kind of scary when it sliced you, but you shrugged it off, Quetz. Linder.
Can I see it now?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right. Where'd my sheet go? There it is.
I wasn't done.
Oh, you're just setting up. Oh, it's not even your turn. I was like, well,
I'm up next. I was just getting.
that's fine. You're good. I get you. I get you. Yeah.
All right, it's something.
Yep. All right. Finish your move.
So I think I get advantage from there.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Breading begins. Oh.
I can't pass turn with him.
Yep. All right, Quetz. Shadow.
Okay, I will continue swinging, I guess. Seems to be the thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Rips it apart, Goro style, and just disembodies what was not a real body, but it all kind of flutters to the ground, and this sack that looked like it had, full of a head in it, all it just kind of deflates, and it all drops to the ground, and just lightly perceived by y'all when that happens, in the just the back subconscious of your mind, you'll hear a just kind of like a scream of anguish, and then it kind of just dissipates in the area.
Did that scream seem to come from the scarecrow, or maybe from its some?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's back up.
What?
What?
I said let's pack it up and go home. I heard something else.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody meowed.
That was that's Shadow.
Oh.
He does it all the time. Meow. The last scarecrow's down. You've only known of 3, and y'all, wait out the rest of the night, knowing for certain, and nothing else happens. You feel like you have probably vanquished it, and you will know that your best, just report back in to the guild members, that were chatting with you, and let them know what's going on when y'all head back to Waterdeep. You'll think y'all have successfully taken care of the issue.
It could come back if nobody takes care of whatever's creating them.
So y'all head back. Is that right?
Head back victorious.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you head back into Waterdeep, and you will report in, and you are definitely thanked and appreciated the work that you have done, and they believe that they will get the things back in order out there, and will send some compensation y'all's way once they knowing now what they were. They believe they've got some of the not the city watch, but kind of like the patrols that handle the countrysides and all that. They believe they know what was causing it now, since you have able to confirm what it was, and they will go dispatch of this creature that was causing the problems and all that, and finish that up, and then they will send stuff back toward y'all, and the guilds will help cut your rate. So y'all got another 10 to add to your score. Y'all remember now that making a note, so whoever's doing that note, y'all should have we had 10 from last time from the guard, from y'all making friends of the guard and all that, so you can add a 10 to y'all's roll when we're doing the money making.
Are we getting any more bonus from our neighbors being happy with us shutting down the thieves?
Yeah, we'll give you 5 for that. Yes, we shall. And let's actually go back to that, and
Who is keeping track of it?
I don't know who.
Yeah, okay, good. So
Yeah, since I wasn't here last weekend.
well, actually, Thanil, it's your turn to roll this time. So basically, things y'all take care of that. The farmers are grateful. Some of the stock and stuff is coming. It is takes a few days, and they actually can get back to doing what they do best, and supplying Waterdeep with the proper produce and trade goods that are needed. And business picks back up for y'all. And what I need from you as we get through another 2 weeks of business and all that, and I need a percentile roll from you, Daniil, and we're going to add 25 to the roll. 25, that is 53.
I thought those numbers were reversed. I thought that was an 82.
Unfortunately, it is not. So with 25, that is, a 53. Y'all broke even. With all that was going on, you broke even for the 2 weeks of business again.
Well, that's fair enough.
Okay. And things progress onward. And let's get to, where is our inn?
We're gonna get XP.
Yes, you will get XP. Thank you. Thank you. I almost forgot that. I should have known better.
Yes, you should.
I know. Who's going to grieve me out here? XP. Nope, that's effect stuffy. Wrong one. Let's get some XP. Scarecrow encounter. That should be, yep, done right. Boom. Yeah, Cyber, we'll get there. There's a date. We got to have the Valentine's date.
Oh, God.
Seems like a good time for that.
Well,
I have to go to the nurses here.
Well, you know, you're trying to get that basement of yours, you know, all spick and span, you know, because it's, you know, the dwarven love pad. And
I was
so,
assuming you were gonna crash at her place. I was figured it'd be a lot nicer.
Or, you know, maybe
Are you
up in the
disparaging my lovely little wine cellar here?
yeah, it's where all the hag ate the kids.
She's much higher level than you are and much wealthier, so she's gonna have a much nicer place than your base.
You guys
This is
gonna
true.
eat down there too?
No?
She'll also feel more comfortable at her place.
Well, this is true, but I don't know that I want to experience this. Can we just...
She just wants some quiet time with her husky dwarf.
Oh, boy.
You know, when you're
again.
away, Candace, it's what happens to your character, you know. And I know you couldn't control it, but
Look on the bright side, Candace. It's not a no.
Oh,
So
this
actually,
is...
I think Fulanil was controlling it at the time.
yeah, Fola
really?
was.
Why, yes, I was, and I readily agreed for you to go out with this.
Yes, he did.
Well, then you do the date.
Oh, no, he's passing it on for you. Yes. He kindly adapted your character and ran him appropriately.
That's what
Yes.
you get for having a car accident and being gravely injured and being in the hospital.
Did you really think you're going to get sympathy from the group, Candace? Come on now. Really?
Of course not.
Really?
Of course not. Of course not. Of course
That's
not.
right.
I have sympathy.
Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
we know
what do
Quetzal
you
does. He can't
mean?
see in the dark. Yeah.
What do you mean no sympathy? We set you up on a date.
Exactly.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
We said,
It's a sympathy date.
Okay, so here's what's happening. So so it's sympathy, and it was to help out because the date solidifies the wards that she was going to create to put on the entrances to your establishment. And did we come up with what those glyphs of warding were going to be? What was the final decision?
I still
I
think,
think-
with lightning.
Yeah, I think that was the general consensus.
Yeah, but we need to figure out what the trigger and all that stuff is, don't we?
But we were basically doing a password to turn it on and off. And
Yeah.
So we would turn it off.
Turn it off when we close
it.
it.
Open. Turn it back on whenever everyone's gone. And then when we come and go, we can just turn it on, turn it off, go in, turn it back on.
Well, some of your side quests and all that, you're still open for business. And so,
Yeah.
you know, but
So we'll
there's
give the managers the password.
something like that. So, but it was to help just thwart off any issues and you had to shut down, stuff like that. But y'all can't, I mean, if you wanted to shut it down while y'all disappear, that's fine. But I didn't think you were going to. So here we are and things are moving on and it's been kind of quiet
Can't
though.
hear any of you guys right now.
What's wrong? Can you hear me?
Action.
Do you hear us,
Hello?
Candace?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. We could hear you yelling at us.
I wasn't yelling.
You can take your rage and reckless attack off there, young lady.
Don't I need that for the date?
Becoming a very interesting date.
The challenge is accepted. The challenge. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. You know
Can I get
what?
inspiration for
You
that?
get inspiration for that, Candace. Yes, you do. Okay. Nicely done. I like that. Touche. Everybody like that. That gets inspiration for everybody, even Folan. Y'all just get it all because Thanel's getting a date and he's feeling it. Y'all can hear him. Y'all can hear it down there in his. Yeah, he is singing, and
He has come around, decided to accept his fate, and lean into
that is right.
I
Yes.
will give Thunil guidance first.
See, what I need now is I need Joseph to write up some stuff for the rom-com now. So I may have to reach out to him. Yes, so we can get that storyline written.
Give
We'll have
inspiration.
to,
So what we've got is another typical day. Things have been quiet though, in that y'all had two things you're accomplishing. One is keeping the establishment going, and the other was trying to determine what's going on with the fighting and more information. And nothing has been over. You've not turned up anything over this time frame, even with all that's going on and the inroads that y'all are making to know people and putting the connections together and all that. And what I want to know is, in a typical day, what are y'all doing in, I'm going to put y'all in the inn. So let's got a typical day open. Let's say it's like, lunchtime-ish. What would the five of y'all be doing while the doors are open with the lunch crowd making their way into the establishment?
I would be making my mead down in the cellar.
Okay.
I
So
would
let's-
be trying to work the room and meet people and just try to give a good impression.
Okay. Shadow, what are you doing? You're at the oven?
Well, I was gonna joke that I was just curled up in front of it, but
If you can, no. I mean, or I figured, Linda, are you back there slopping away?
yes,
Okay.
most definitely.
All right.
I will kind of stay in the corner, out of the way, keeping an eye on the clientele.
Yeah. And yeah, you've got that's fine. Folan's walking around. Quetzal, what are you doing?
I don't
No one's
know.
manning the bar. Why doesn't anyone want to serve drinks here?
We have people for that.
I was gonna say, don't we have a barkeep for that?
Oh, you have people. I'd be doing it if it was my spot, but that's just me. Linda, yeah, you've been doing cooking, and you're getting a little bit better at it.
Hey, Duff.
Uh-huh.
I'll be doing that in between bringing.
Okay.
Like when I have batches going, I'll be running the bar when I'm not doing.
We figure you were primping in the mirror down there, really getting all.
Well, I'm braiding my beard, putting on some
Make sure you don't get it
trinkets
tangled.
Yeah, making sure it's not tangled, but I'm,
Thinking that-
doing the
Get
mead.
that
and-
mohawk all done, right?
Oh,
Run.
I was saying making sure you don't get it tangled with hers.
Ooh.
Not on the
If you
yet.
want me
It's
to, I
not
can
down there. I
cast
don't have her trapped down there.
What's
Candace,
that?
if you want me to, I can cast Fairy Fire on her when it's time.
Duff, can we continue, please?
Oh, this is just golden clipping opportunities. We should, all right. So so they're making your way around, and y'all are interacting with clients and the city guard. Those are off, and that ain't too bad. Things are, always things picking up, and even Linda, like I said, is getting a little bit better at the cooking. Liff, your poltergeist. The elf, half elf. I don't know if Candace, if you're around for that, y'all made friends with the poltergeist, who's kind of turned from creating problems in the inn and all that to kind of helping out, and was giving small little subtle hints to Linder as he's cooking with tisk 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 or small little indicators that teaching him how to handle himself in the kitchen. And
Yeah.
it begins to show because the food is getting a little bit tastier. It's not cardboard taste anymore.
What was the spirit's name? I didn't catch it.
Lif, Lif.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, it's start of the lunch crowd is coming in, and y'all are doing some stuff, and out of nowhere, I mean, just a real unexpected.
Are you serious?
Is that just generally in the street, or is it hitting
What
up-
happens? So, yes, y'all are sitting there doing some work, and all of the sudden, y'all hear and feel an explosion happen right not too far away as the windows rattle, a couple of the glass panes break, you've got some stuff that falls. I mean, it shakes. And y'all standing there actually
running outside, not standing.
well, you begin to move, but even Shadow, you might be looking out there watching, and some bodies just shoot by you, flying through the air on fire, and then the smoke just billows into the street. Y'all may make me Arcana checks.
I know nothing.
It seems obvious this was a sacred flame.
Yeah, the one could have been actually Thanil, actually with a bad little gas problem. Well, nope. So Linder, you scream out, that was a fireball, and y'all will begin to, I would assume.
Hey, Duff,
Mhm.
back up for a second. Would we have had, rests and stuff like this?
Oh
by this
yes,
point?
yeah. Sorry, that's my bad. Yeah, thank you. Not a NPC. So y'all get long rest. All that will take place. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is
And
daytime, right? You said lunchtime.
it is early lunchtime when this happens. And chaos is just erupted outside in the street. And y'all are watching from your standpoint, this guard, the city watch, you see some of the mages.
Unless the city guards are right there, I'm pretty sure I'm going to beat them out there.
Y'all can head on out to see basically the carnage. And even Thanil, your date. What's your name? I forgot. Let me bring it up real quick. I forgot. Okoria was making her way toward, the establishment for this lovely candlelight dinner and long evening with you in your spot.
I mean,
And
Please tell me her beard got burned off.
she's headed in there. No, she's not. She is rushing toward the carnage. She was on her way there. No, this happened. What you're going to see is a good section of a building, an area was just blasted out, and that's all you briefly know for the first clue or anything that's going on is that Linder will yell out that was a fireball. And y'all can head outside to the alleyway. Basically, where's my alley? And we're going to put that went off right across the street.
so it wasn't our building that was set.
No, it wasn't your building. No.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I was having fun with you. No, it was not your building. What do you do?
Of course, we run over. I mean, at least Tuniel would run over, to see what he could do to help.
Yep.
Put
As
out the fire. pull out people, do whatever he can.
Yeah, while I'm doing that, I'll cast my cantrip a few times to try to put fires out as well, and I'll try to figure out where was the epicenter of the explosion. See if I can figure out who the target.
It was right here in front of the building.
Is there anybody that seems to be right there, was maybe smashed flat?
There's several dead individuals. You've got probably about 10 to 12 people dead in the immediate circle area. You will see some humans, different types, wearing different garbs and things like that. There looks like there may be a couple elves. There is a gnome on the ground.
Seeing where the epicenter is, can we tell what direction it would have had to be thrown from?
Straight. Basically that it. Well, I'm not sure. Well, no, you would not know that. No.
I think 5e fireballs come straight down, don't they?
No, it starts out as a mote of fire. It travels to where it goes, and then it blows up from there. So it's not really. It would have been from the center.
Boom.
Oh, that's a little big.
Well, that's a big one. Yeah, that's a 30-footer, but it would. Yeah, it's going to encompass it, and so it's going to take y'all some time. Along with a lot of other people and the residents and the guard, this is, we're putting it out, and you will definitely then comes up that, you see the dead bodies, and people are coming out of the homes and shops kind of watching, and doesn't take you.
I want to look around at the people who are approaching and paying attention and see if I can pick out anybody that looks like they could have cast a fireball like that.
See if there's anybody that doesn't look concerned.
Like maybe the person who did the attack is still.
You can roll me a investigation check, please, in the tower.
Would that not be more insight?
That's fine. Either one. Certainly. Just kind of watching around. You're not, so you just see it. You're probably looking at 40, 50 people all coming in and out. It's just, there's a lot of chaos happening right now to while you're trying to move through, people rushing. You've got, a couple of family members are, picking themselves up and they go to their loved ones there. You've got, there's just, about 11, 12 people, individuals are dead in the street. Like I said, the city guard is
injured, but not dead.
Say the double as many, let's say.
Is anybody presently dying?
No, just they're already dead.
Okay.
So there's nobody left that would have been a witness to it.
That you can tell. At the moment, I mean, what you got to tell me what else y'all are doing. So just looking, you see the scene, and Folan's looking around trying to see what anything suspicious is basically.
I figure anybody that's strong enough to cast a fireball, they might have some magic items. I cast detect magic and look around and see if I can spot anybody that might have something like that. May look. I still think they might.
You, let me see. Nothing pings you at the moment.
So I'll kind of do a circuit around the area, and you walk through the burned area. I look around to see if I can.
I'm letting you're just seeing this chaos. and you've got a few more minutes. The city guard are starting to move in, and they're going to start taking over the scene here shortly.
Hmm.
And then
I'm gonna
you
find
actually
whoever
look
the most
overhead, and
experienced
you actually see a City Watch Griffin Rider is basically now starting to like a police helicopter. You know, there's one started swirling overhead, and
I'm sorry, but Sunil would not be concerned right now at the point of trying to find out who did it. His nature would be helping.
Yep.
Pulling
That'd be-
people.
they're pulling stuff. Yeah, that's fine. You pull in some people that were just traveling down. You don't recognize. So you don't see anybody. Outside the neighbors that y'all know. Are standing and helping. Pull stuff off the street.
So there was nothing suspicious that I saw at all.
Not at the moment. Nope.
I'm gonna find whoever is most wounded in the crowd and hit him with a cure wounds.
You could cure some of them. Yeah, you've got some, some merchants.
And I'll have them gather around.
You've
and I'll do
got,
my final
there's a couple of halflings pick themselves up. They run over to, they've got two, looks like two, with mother and father. They have two, unfortunately, their two daughters are dead, and they run over to them. You see couple of a male and a human pick females. They pick up, they sit down. They look like they're a little bit more wealthier, and they reach down to another male that's on the ground that's kind of in some noble, basically better than normal clothes, and they pulling him over. He's dead, and there's several other bodies just laying there.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just wait around to. I'm sure the city guard will want statements from everybody who was present.
They begin to, they're coming, you hear them hutting down the street toward y'all. Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm still looking around and trying to see if I can see anybody that might be involved in it.
That's what I want to do.
You're looking in the wrong direction, guys. You're supposed to be investigating the scene, not what's going on around the outside, what took place right in front of you. Oh my God, well, investigate the bodies.
I was investigating the building.
No, the building, nothing happened. The building's on fire. It just, so the epicenter happened right in the sidewalk area. All right. And y'all took some time to put out the fires, and the buildings are okay. And the kids kept giving y'all hints. There's some bodies in the street.
Okay, but Def, I said that I was trying to help the body.
Y'all were pulling survivors. Nobody said anything, but let me check the dead bodies. Nobody said, let's look at the scene itself. Y'all were saying, let's help the survivors. So that's what I was doing. But y'all needed to check, and y'all were worried about who's leaving, and that's like, I just needed to give y'all that hard hint. The clue you're looking for, there's several clues actually laying in the street there. Looking over the bodies, two of the dead individuals y'all will find just ever burned on their bodies. You will see they are Zent cell swords. They have got the tattoos of some Tarum. There, outside of the other, there is a gnome that has a burned cloak, very burned cloak, clutching a dagger that is out. You look through them real quickly as the guards are getting close. The winged snake, is on the right forearm of the dead male humans. and the gnome catches y'all is that he's got dry waste on his boots and cloak, as though he had just recently spent some time in a sewer.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. And we will hold right there while y'all are digesting that information. And the guard now has overtaken the scene, is basically, yes, beginning to take reports and asking what was being seen, and, you know, pushing people away as you get more and more individuals kind of, you know, clogging up the area. And they begin to ask, you know, who saw what. They're, you know, taking down names. They get y'all's names too. Some of them know who y'all are, but then they will continue on, and they're asking, they will start chatting with the survivors and those who have loved ones that perished in the blaze there. And y'all will find out next week what's going on. Ta-da!
And the plot thickens.
The plot thickens. Yes, some Tarum just got blown up in front of y'all's place. All right, folks, we will hold there until next Tuesday. I believe we have East Texas University tomorrow night. They are back in action after a 3-week hiatus. Summer break is over, apparently. And then we'll be back Thursday and Friday night with Out of the Abyss and Lost Minds of Fandelver on Friday. So thank y'all for watching. Good job, as always, the crew here on Tuesday night. They are ready to move on and begin some more investigations, and it has now happened in front of their place. All right, we're going to close off for the night. Y'all take care. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching.
See y'all next week.
Thanks.